major high school rodeo weekend in Hurricane is postponed, and the state veterinarian is recommending all roping and barrel racing events in Utah be put on hold. That's because of an outbreak of a virus that can be deadly for horses. Here's our Southern Utah correspondent Cannon Seacrest with more.
I'm here at Legacy Park, where the Dixie 5 and 6 rodeo was supposed to be taking place this weekend. Instead, the arena and stalls behind me are empty. The disease is called EHV-1, and it's a strain of equine herpes virus. It doesn't affect humans, but for horses, it can cause respiratory illness, pregnancy loss, and in some cases, a severe neurological condition. Dr. Amanda Price says EHV-1 is not something to mess around with.
In this case, it's the neurologic form of the disease, and so it's causing neurologic signs in these animals. They stumble around, they circle, they lose tail tone. This particular form is particularly deadly. Up to 30 to 50% of the horses that get the disease can die from it.
The outbreak traces back to a WPRA event in Waco, Texas earlier this month. Horses from 31 states and 4 Canadian provinces were there, and several went on to compete at a follow-up event in Oklahoma, spreading the virus even further.
A bunch of horses went there, they got exposed to this disease, and then a lot of them either went to other events or they went back home again. And so once they went to other events or once they went home, then they started exposing other horses as well.
Dr. Price has been in direct contact with state vets in Texas and Oklahoma. She says that 17 Utah horses were at those events and 4 are now back in the state. All 4 are being isolated and monitored, with owners taking temperatures twice a day for 2 weeks. Any horse with above 101.5 degrees must be reported immediately. But until state vets know the full extent of the spread,
let's put a pause on all of these events until December 2nd, until we have gone through this incubation period, this 14-day incubation period, so that we know how many cases are out there. We can track them down. We can figure out what other horses were exposed.
That's why this weekend's high school rodeo here in Hurricane was postponed. Families tell me they're frustrated, some driving hours to get here, but say they understand.
We're trying to be cautious. We're trying to protect their horses. This is a significant investment for them, and we want to make sure that their horses stay safe.
Dr. Price says that she'll know more by next week as test results come in and that 14-day incubation window runs its course. But for now, the guidance stands: no roping or barrel racing events in Utah until December 2nd. Reporting in Hurricane, Cannon Seacrest, ABC 4 News.